All right, what's going on, ladies and gentlemen? I'm back with some more information concerning St. Mary's Catholic School here in Goldsboro, North Carolina. I have just received information that the man that you see, Mr. Daniel Kilgore, who is the principal of the school, has just announced to staff, parents, and students via email that this year will be his last year being the principal at that school after 8 years. Now, you may remember about a month ago, I did a story concerning a mother who was outraged and looking for justice because of her son's treatment by other students and the negligence of the staff, the teachers, and the principal, as well as the diocese of the school, of addressing the constant bullying, the racial bullying, and other situations that her child had to go through. Now, we did, we provided information, examples, emails in that last video. You can go back and watch that. But evidently, because of maybe this or some other uh, information that I will read in the email, Mr. Kilgore has decided to no longer be the principal at that school, St. Mary's. And I think St. Mary's was started 100 years ago. And he has been the principal there for 8 years. Now, when I did the first video, a lot of people mentioned some similar incidents that their children had went through, black and white. However, they did say that a lot of the things were not going on when I think the last principal, I think that principal name was Mr. or Mrs. Moore, don't quote me, but a lot of people said that that person handled these situations which with much more effectiveness than this current principal. So, and I want to read the email right now, and you can actually see it for yourself on the screen. But this was sent April the 23rd, which was, I guess, last week sometimes. But the email reads, Dear parents and families, St. Mary's is a special place, one in which my family had been a part of for over 8 years now. I have long believed that here in Goldsboro, St. Mary's is the best choice for families to give their children a quality education grounded in the values of Jesus Christ. This year has been a year full of transition for our school. I am immensely grateful for the opportunity to lead St. Mary's through everything this school year. It has been a truly transformative experience for me and my family to be able to help guide this community of learners and help them grow in knowledge and faith. After much prayer, I wanted to share with everyone that I will not be returning to St. Mary's at the end of the school year. Our parish staff and the Office of Education in Raleigh is already coordinating a search for the next permanent principal for our school. I wanted to express my sincere gratitude to all of you for your trust, acceptance, and prayer throughout this year. Throughout this year, I have grown as a person of faith, a leader, educator, and father. Without your support, none of this would have been possible. Let's together ask for the blessings and intercessions of the Blessed Virgin Mary and our Lord Jesus for their continued watch over our school. St. Mary's is a special place to all of us, and I have trust in God that our community and our family will continue to grow, thrive, and live the gospel together. With gratitude, Daniel Kilgore, St. Mary's, Goldsboro, North Carolina. Now, once again, just a month ago, there was a story which garnered a lot of attention about Mr. Kilgore and several other administrative staff failing to handle this situation with this child. Now, also there was a sheriff officer involved who actually went down and took out charges on the young child who was being bullied for retaliating in a sort for against his son. Now, they tell me that the officer, had connections with the school, and maybe that was why that he was allowed to do this. And actually, I think the individual's mother actually went down there and tried to do the same. Uh, take out charges on the other child, but I think she was not allowed to do so. And I'm not sure of the current status of those charges. They may have been dismissed or non-processed, as they say. But nevertheless, that was a very eye-opening situation. Once again, if I read some of the comments from that video, you will see that a lot of people have probably had these experiences. One person said, very thankful for you for bringing things that will be swept under the rug to light. If you can't correct racism as a teacher or a principal in the school system, you shouldn't have a job. And as a parent, if you teach it to your kids, you shouldn't have them either. The fact that her child is being discriminated against in the school that she pays for is BS. And one person said, it definitely could be a race thing, but I went to the school over 10 years ago, and there were more than 10 black kids there, and a lot of the white kids were the ones getting bullied. The teachers have never done anything about it, and the cop dad should be fired for trying that, and so should the principal and the teachers that let him. So this is one person who said they went to the school, and once again, bullying, whether it's black against white, white against black, Mexican against Spanish, Chinese against whoever. Bullying is something that should never be tolerated, but it also should be dealt with the utmost sincerity by those in power. And there were another comment about another mother. Says, my child went to this school from pre-K to 6th grade. I had to endure a bunch of crap. We had to pull her out because of the cruel little girls. We are white people, so it's not always about race. One of the girls was black. I asked her if this kind of stuff went on while she was in school. Wasn't really a race issue. Also, bullying is in every school, private or public. I hate that this happened to this young man, and wish him and and the family well, and hopefully he will be put in a better place. And so there was a few more comments, but the bottom line is evidently there was some things going on in this school that were not handled efficiently by the staff and maybe even the principal. And once again, I don't know. I can't confirm that it was only because of this exposure that Mr. Kilgore has resigned or announced his resignation, but we can only speculate. However, the mother in the last video continues to homeschool her son, and he's not having to endure some of the things that he has to endure. So I guess St. Mary's will be having another principal next year, and I'll probably keep you updated on this story as well. Once again, this is Richard Taylor. My number is 919-587-7782. If you have any information regarding any of these or any more events, you can feel free to call me. Also, thank you for all of you guys who tune into the channel. Please like the video and subscribe. Peace and blessings.